Hello, welcome to Bay of Fundy Fortunes, everybody. I'm Natalie, for anybody that's new, and I'm here to do some mini readings tonight. And the way that this works, see, we got people coming in. All right, just to acknowledge everybody that's here. Hi, guys. Hi, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, Rita. Yeah, it does that. It's fine now. Hello, Bianca. Zuzu Pedal. Hello. Jerilyn. Hi, Jerilyn. Quenisha. Hello, Quenisha. Rita Dennis. Iris Boyd. And let's see, you're from Canada. So you're local. We call you local. Hey, Cynthia. Welcome back again. Hey, Catherine. Brooklyn, New York, I take that is what you were trying to type there, eh, Jackie? You're from Brooklyn? Hey, Nosy. Hi, welcome back, Raka. Oh, really, Rita? Beautiful night here. Beautiful. It's a gorgeous night. Although the temperatures have dropped, and this is probably the coolest evening we've had in over 2 months. Like, if I was out there now and I wanted to stay out, I'd have to put like a pullover, a sweater, long t-shirt, you know, that kind of thing. Hello, Workout House. Bien Greer. Hello from outside of Seattle, Zuzu Pedal. You're cold? Oh my goodness, Patsy. Weather, we're on the cusp of changing weather, so yeah, Catherine, you're in Massachusetts. You're not that far from here, from where I'm at. Hello, Gail. Hey, Mandy. Oh gosh, it's morning. Yeah, you guys are like almost like a whole day behind. It's 9:14 p.m. here. Oh, okay. You're from Massachusetts, but you're in El Paso, Texas, right? I know a little bit of American geography. Not a lot. I bet it's warm there right now, though, Catherine. Hello, Jolene. Yeah, I know. I was tempted. Dolly Parton. I was tempted to say it, 3 times and drag out the last part. You're in West Virginia, are you, Gail? People find each other in here all the time, Raka. It kind of freaks me out how people are making connections here in these live chats. It seems to be almost like an ongoing thing. Oh, I bet it is. Oh my goodness! But you're moving to PA, are you? Okay, okay. There. You're going to get the 4 seasons. You're going to get winter, spring, summer, and fall. That's going to be something very, very different. Very, 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 very different for you. Really, you like that, do you? You like the 4 seasons? Yeah. The weather never gets boring. That's for one thing. You got bounced out. Did you? You got bounced out? I can't believe that. That's wild. Good luck with your tickets. I haven't been back in to check on it to see how the views are doing on that. I'll probably go back in later tonight and take a boo and give it a day or two to get around. Yeah, and the you know, nature goes through its cycles, right? Got the fall cycles, and the trees and whatnot start to get ready to bed down for the winter because they know it's coming, you know. And you watch the transformation, you watch the metamorphosis within nature. The changing of the seasons is just unbelievable at times. Do you know how many viewers from Pennsylvania there are? There's a lot. There's a lot. Okay, Gail, so, oh, I forgot to bring up my little link. Just bear with me one. Jeez, I got a lot of frog in my throat. I've been talking all day, so doing readings and stuff. One moment, Gail, I have to bring something up. You do not have to be a member of Pay. If you're not in Canada, everywhere else in the world, everybody has to use PayPal to make a payment. And in saying that, you don't have to be a member of PayPal to use it. To make a payment, you don't need to be a member. There's a spot on the form that you fill out, and I've never seen it because I've never used it, but I've been told it says a little box, and you make sure it's checked. It says this time only one time, something like this, and it goes right through. I've never had any problems with it, or people have never had any problems with it. But anyway, let me get you the link. No, I don't want to open that link. I want to copy that link. There we go. Here's my direct link to take you into, for me, within PayPal, I'm going to add that. Let me see, where am I? Paste. There we go. There's the link for PayPal. If you're outside of Canada, doesn't matter where you're at in the world, that would be the link that you use. If you're within Canada, I'm sure you would prefer to use the e-transfer system within Canada, and you just need my email for that. I got my caps on. So, oh, come on. Jeez. I don't have patience. There we go. Oh, I forgot to share this link with Facebook. It helps. I don't think I did anyway. Maybe I did. Oh hell, we'll just do it again. Facebook usually tell you if you do a duplicate. So we'll see here. There it goes. It went. There we go. Now everybody knows. Everybody knows. So there you go, Gail. There's the two ways of making a donation and getting a question and a card. Yeah, it'll be interesting, Cynthia, because the last time that happened, and it happened to be Taurus, I think it was something like 80,000. I was like, oh my God. And it's like, it goes to show that it doesn't take really a whole lot to give people some hope. It's something to look forward to. And people were like, oh, I bought a ticket. You know, one person did say to me, those that came back later and said they did win certain amounts. The highest one I was told was like $981. Somebody else came in and said, Natalie, I won the lottery. And I said, good for you. And they were like, yeah, like I won big. And I wouldn't dare ask. It's none of my business. I'm not pushy and intrusive that way. I figured if the guy wanted me to know how much, he would say it was like the jackpot. He didn't say that. He just said he won big. It was a lot of money. And he thanked me. And that was the last time I heard from him. Of course it was. Hello, little Miss 77. Thank you very much. That's very sweet. Thank you. Yes, Iris, it does. It works very, very well within Canada. It doesn't cross borders. There's the thing. Um, if I want to send an e-transfer from Canada here to a friend in the States, they don't cross borders. It doesn't work that way. So we have to use an international currency thing like PayPal. So, yeah. Okay, yeah, let me go in. I didn't even bring my PayPal up. Oh, my bad. Hold on a minute. Okay. Every day. Log in here, log in there, click on this, click on that. No, I don't have a mobile number, and I wish I could disable that. Stupid thing comes up. Add your mobile number to your account. I don't have a mobile number. Okay. Okay. Oh my goodness. You guys have been putting in, and didn't have PayPal up. I had no idea. So pardon me. We'll get started right away. I'm waiting to see. 16, 16, 16. There we go. 14. Okay. Elizabeth, let me look and see if you might have added your question on your receipt here. Nope, there's no question. So, Elizabeth, thank you so much for your donation. It's very generous. Thank you. So, Elizabeth, your first up, what is your question going to be? Elizabeth, is Elizabeth here? Elizabeth. Hold on, Gail. Hold on, Gail. Just a moment with your question, because you're going to have to end up putting it in again. I hate getting started finding my feed here. Gail, you're Elizabeth, are you? That's why I didn't see that. You're Elizabeth Bonet. All right. Okay, you're first up. And what was your question? Let me see. Okay. Question is about custody of my oldest son and custody of my two younger boys from two different dads. And my name is Elizabeth Gail. Okay, now that I know who you are. Okay, wonderful. Let's get your shuffle up. That's fine. I just need to know, right? So I don't bump somebody ahead of somebody else. Yes, Gail is Elizabeth, yes. Thank you, Robin. Thank you so much. I will. I'll call your name. Hold on to your questions, guys. If you've paid, or not paid, but made your donation, don't put your, because you're going to have to put it more, because the screen, you got to remember, this chat box is moving. So if I go to call Joe Blow, and it's his turn, and he put his question in 20 minutes ago or even longer, I got to scroll. I'm not going to do that. It takes too long. I'm going to call your name. Just come forward, and then you can put your question in. Or when you make the donation, there's a spot you can leave a note. You can put your question in there, especially if you want some privacy around your question. You don't have to say exactly what it is. I'll read it, and it'll be between you and I. And I can still answer that question for you right here in chat. I did see you, Quenisha. I did see you. But everybody hold off with your questions, because I use at my The donations, I go down, they're all listed in order, and I go down and then I work my way. I work my way back up to the top, because the one that comes in at the top is the very last one that just recently, you know. So I go down to the bottom, I work my way. When I'm ready, I'll call you, and then you can come forward and you can ask unless your question's added to a note with your donation. But this is for Gail Bonet, and she wants to know about getting custody of her son and two other sons. They have different dads. So you sound like you got a lot on your plate there, Gail. That sounds like a lot, an awful lot. Wow. You're brave, taking all that on. And I'm going to go back and try to scroll back. See, it's really neat when people leave their question with their donation, because I can pop back. I don't have to scroll, but there's the question. I just got to see it again. You want to know about custody of your oldest son and custody of your two younger sons. You've got two different daddies and your name. Yeah, okay. So you just want to know what's going on. Whoops. Custody issues with three of your boys. That's what you're asking. This is for Gail. She has a question about custody of three of her boys. Could you give us some guidance and direction? Talking too long, too much today. I'm going to cut the deck right here, Gail. Cutting the deck right here. The card that came up for you is Four of Pentacles, and it represents security. This is the security card of tarot. At this time, and in reference to you're looking to build a strong foundation around you, this card is going to be bringing you a sense of calmness, a sense of everything being in order, being as it's supposed to be, being as it should be, according to what it is that you want. I don't see anything negative with this card. It's all positive. Your finances are on track, so says tarot. This is a card of abundance. Foundation. Like I said, calm, order. You need to be open to change. Things can change at any minute. They can shift gears. They can take off in a different direction. Change that. Plans can be canceled. Plans can be started. But you need to be open and just open to that. That I'll go with the flow. Basically, you're being told to just do that. Everything is, this is a great card. It's showing that you're getting what you want. That you're feeling very secure in what's coming to you. It's bringing you, Gail, a sense of security. This card, the keywords for you here are stillness, stability, order. There's a balance coming. There's protection, feeling safe and secure again. Property and finances are highlighted a little bit here as well. So were you wishing, just answer me this question, and I don't normally do this, but were you wishing to regain custody of these three children? Is that what you were going for, Gail? Is that where your heart's at? Just a yes or no, because I'm going to do something else here. It depends on your answer. Were you looking to gain custody of all three boys? I don't know. Is she still here? Gail, are you still here? Right on, Zuzu Pedal. Okay. Did you hear my question? You're trying to gain custody of all three boys? Because I can give you a more direct answer than what this card did. There's no pussyfooting around. Yeah, I didn't know if she meant yes, I'm here, or yes, you know. Let's pull pendulum. Let's get Lilith out on this. We'll get a yes or no for you. How's that? Still within the parameters of this one card reading for Gail Bonet. Her questions, Lilith, are she's trying to gain custody of two younger boys and her oldest son. So she's trying to gain custody. I pulled security card for her. Shows everything really is calm and where it should be, everything being put in place, everything being lined up in order, bringing her the sense of security within the situation that she's looking for. The question is she going to gain custody of her three boys? Is Gail going to gain custody with her three sons? This is a process. The process isn't complete yet. You have to go through the motions, you have to go through the proper channels and the protocol and everything that goes with it. But she's definitely going to be gaining custody, full custody of her three sons. She's very adamant about it. She's saying yes. When will they be back in her custody? When is this all going to wrap up? Will this wrap up? And will Gail receive her sons back under her custody within the next, let's say, 6 months? So it's going to happen within the next 6-month period. And it'll all be said and done. And the boys will be back living with their mother. And this is a good thing concerning everybody all the way around. She's saying yes to everything. She hasn't swayed once. Thank you, Lilith. You may rest. There you go, Gail. That's okay, Gail. When you lag, it's not your fault. Yeah, that's what I just want to be clear on. So there you go. That's beautiful. That's beautiful, Mason. And it's so true. It truly is. But yes, within 6 months, which means it can happen before 6 months, between now and the next 6 months that are coming at you. I hope that brought you some peace. Hello, Natalia. Hello, Yvonne. Okay, so let me see who's next. Thank you so much for your donation as well, Gail, and being so patient. Thank you. Let me look here and see who's after Gail. I see everybody that's here. Bienvenida, Nuans. You're going to have to clarify that, who you are with your first name, because I don't know. Robin Edwards, Jacqueline Heron. Jacqueline Heron, you are next, my dear. I'm just going to open up. Okay, there's no note. So Jacqueline Heron, you are next, and thank you very, very much for your donation as well. I do appreciate it very, very much. Jacqueline. Must be some lagging going on with a few people. Jacqueline Heron. There you are. Hello, Jackie. Can I have your question, Jackie? Because it's your turn. Oh, thank you very much, but it's a labor of love, Mason, and I don't have enough brains to know when to stop sometimes. But it makes my life complete. I'm doing what I'm called to do, so you're trying to start your own business, and will you be successful? Thank you very much, Jackie. You hold on one moment. Spirit to come in. I don't do pop-outs. But that popped out. It's a card of partnership. A lot of times it's not a romantic partnership. A lot of times it's a business partnership. Is that a possibility? Is that a possibility for you? That wasn't your card, though. Sherilyn Braun, I'm right in the middle of shuffling here. I'll check in a minute. I just went down the list. I did. Just wait till I finish shuffling and I'll try to tell you when your turn is and how many people are before you, or maybe you're even next. I don't know. It won't be so confusing once a couple of the moderators, even one being in here, is going to make things smooth, a little bit smoother. One run through, and then I'm going to cut the deck. Jackie wants to know, she's going to start her own business. She's trying to start her own business, but she wants to know if she's going to be successful at this business. Okay, one moment. Let's see here. This is for Jackie Heron. Jackie is wanting to start her own business, but her question is, is she going to have some measure of success with this business? And I don't know what I'm doing and why I'm asking through tarot for that. Oh, nice card though. Positive card. The Seven of Wands. This is a card about endurance. So, as you know, I'm sure, we never want to hear this, but anything worth attaining is worth working hard for, no matter what it calls for. Your blood, your sweat, your tears. If that passion is within you, and this is your baby, and you want this to be a success, you give 150% in every way, shape, in every form. Where this is wands, it represents fire signs, which represents passion. It's a lot of passion. The sevens in tarot are all about the possibilities that are around us. And in this case for you, this is a card that represents endurance, your stick-with-itness, your staying power, your never say die attitude. This card is showing me, though, here, Jackie, is there somebody in direct resistance to your idea of having your own business? If they're not there now, they're going to be, because they're part of this, whoever that is. They're not being your, they're not in Jackie's camp at 100%. They're not crazy about the idea. They may be trying to discourage you in very subtle ways rather than coming right out and saying that to you. I don't know what's going on here with this person, but this person's going to make you feel defensive, like you have to explain everything. They're saying, why do you want to do this? Well, this is why I want to do this, but why do you want to do that? Well, because, and you start becoming defensive about it. Watch your integrity. Keep it in check. That's very important for you. It's just showing you may have a bit of a struggle on your hands getting this up off the ground. There's some resistance going on around you. The advice of the card is, most important here is communication. So you're dealing with other people trying to get a business started and up off the ground. You need to communicate very, very, very clearly. Then you can negotiate for loans. You can negotiate for your place of business. Maybe you have to rent a building or something like this, or you're converting maybe a corner of your house, your property on your own property. He prefers you to just go to work and bring home the paycheck, does he? That might get a little sticky. Hello, Jennifer. Okay, no problem, Jennifer. Take your time. Thank you for coming in. That's one of our moderators, Jennifer. This could become a bit of an issue for you. Here's what you need to remember. Make sure at all times you're doing the right thing. Keep your integrity in check. You may be called on, what is that? You got to take the higher moral ground for some reason here. But your endurance and your courage are going to be very strong in this venture for you. And you know what? You put your heart and soul into this, you're going to meet with success. That's what Tarot said. You are going to meet with success. That's a wonderful thing. Keywords here are defense and resilience, protection. Oppositions, though, territory, force, and resistance. So you got to really stand your ground here. There's something else, and I can't pick up on it, but I know it's there. It's just on the outer reaches. But let me pull pendulum for you. Let me ask Lilith directly to get a yes or no. I'll know if there's something else up too that I'm just not picking up on. Something else going on. It has got to do with the startup of your business. Lilith, we're still within the parameters of Jackie's one-card reading. She's looking to start her own business, and she wants to know if she's going to be successful in this business. So this is for Jackie, and Jackie wants to know. She starts up this business. Is it going to be a success? Enough to satisfy her. And as the expression goes, a time frame of when is she going to be able to see the forest for the trees? In other words, when are you going to start seeing a long-term goal and seeing success? When are you going to feel in the free and clear? And then this is it, and it's working out great, and it was a good decision, and you'll say that to yourself, this is the best thing I could have done. How long before she is wearing that business like her second skin? How long before she gets before her feet dry? You've heard of getting your feet wet? Well, this is about drying your feet. You're in the safe and clear, and you've established yourself. That's the word I'm looking for. I'd like to get a time frame on when her business will become securely established. Are we looking at well, I'll be real brazen and say a 6-month period? Can she get and establish her business within? No. She's saying no. Longer? It's going to take longer? Yes, it is. Okay. 1 year from now? Will she be established within 1 year? That would be like a miracle. So, oh, nope. Longer? Yes. Will she be in a good place within a 2-year period with her business? There we go. 2 years. There you go. There you go. I hope that was okay for you, Jackie. All right. I have to see who's next. Thank you very much, Jackie. I appreciate it. So let's look and see here. Who is up next? Okay, so that was for Jacqueline. Robin Edwards, you're next, my dear. Robin Edwards, I'm going to check, okay? There's no question in there. So Robin Edwards, if you want to come forward. Dear Robin, you always got to take and make account for the possibility of lagging in this kind of a thing. There's Robin. Hi, Robin. Okay. Will I get the job I applied for recently? I've had 2 interviews so far, currently going through the final process. All right. Okay. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Oh, look at that moon. It's just coming up over the horizon in the east. It's like that far above the tree level, the treetops. It's just coming up now. And it is orange. It is big. And it's gorgeous, darling. It's gorgeous. Love it. And it comes up so fast. When it's against a tree line like that, you can literally see it rising, rising, rising. In less than a minute, I'm going to be able to see the full moon, the whole moon. It's not the full moon, literally. I mean, what I'm looking at. I'll be able to see it all. That's beautiful. And distracting. Okay, Robin. Robin's had a couple interviews and she's in the final processes now. The last stages. I know some interviews, it's not just one interview, right? Yeah. You get called back 2 or 3 times and there's expectations and you kind of have to almost, they've already got you working and they haven't hired you yet. This is just getting your foot in the door. Beautiful, Jennifer. Thank you. Thank you so much, Jennifer. Okay. Robin. I'm going to cut right here. Consult with Lilith. Very quickly. Is the top card belong for Jennifer's reading? She wants to know. She's going to get one of the jobs that she's been interviewed for, and she's in the final processes of those interviews. I'm getting a yes right off the get-go. I may have to pull her again. We'll see. What have we got here? What is... Give me a moment. One thing I can tell you is if you're nervous about this, Robin, you don't need to be. Center yourself. This is a card that also represents calm and stillness. You're looking for something that's going to be more satisfying for you. That's one of the reasons why you are looking for, you want something that doesn't feel like drudgery. You want something that's going to challenge your intelligence, your intellect. You want something that'll feel that way, and you want to feel like every day is a new day at work and it's refreshing. This kind of a thing, because you're very dissatisfied right now in the moment. Sometimes you say to yourself, I'm not so sure I even know what it's going to take to really make me happy and satisfied. So says Tarot. Some things in your life, have they reached a boredom stage? Because that's bringing that forth as well. Beneath a lot of that, Robin, there's this little voice, this little naysayer, little monkey on your back, whispering sweet, rotten things in your ear, like, what makes you think you're going to get a better job? What makes you think that's going to make it? There's this underlying feeling, just a tiny bit, there's doubt that you're going to be able to land a better job, that you're going to be able to create a better life. A tiniest bit of doubt in there of reaching these goals is something maybe for you to work on. card's kind of indicating deep down inside, a part of you wants to crawl inside a shell and just close the lid and shut out the world. Or maybe you're coming from that mindset, and maybe now you're waking up and you're flowering a little bit and you're letting some light in. Let's hope that that's what it is. Turning a corner, new beginnings. The energies of manifestation for you right now are very, very favorable for you as well, Robin. Have a good, long heart-to-heart between you and the universe, and bare your soul. Expose your sensitive underbelly to the universe. It already knows everything about you, literally. Everything, every molecule, everything that makes you who you are. But you have to go through the actions of opening up, surrendering. All those raw nerve endings all being exposed. That shows trust. That is powerful. And it brings forth and helps you to bring to you what it is that you're trying to bring into your reality. The powers of manifestation. And you're doing your part here on Terra Firma by looking for jobs, landing interviews. So you're doing your part. The two combined here can only end in success for you. So eventually you're going to find what it is that you want. You know what? If you get into one job and you say, this isn't what I thought it was going to be, if you get awarded a job and it turns out, there's nothing stopping you to continue looking until you find what it is that's going to complete you, that's going to be a good fit for you in your life. Keep looking to be inspired is part of the advice of this card. As long as you're receiving and being exposed to inspiration, that's what feeds you. That's what keeps a person going, is being inspired. If we allow ourselves to get our lives to get dull, boring, stagnant, not putting an effort out there, that's what's going to happen. And then it's like we get sucked into this vortex, and it's not a good place to be. Maybe you've been there and you're coming through that, you're coming out of it, and maybe it's not as intense as what the card is saying. I'm not sure what to make of it, to be quite straightforward and honest with you. I don't know what to make of what this, but Tarot's not wrong. And you don't even have to respond to this. You don't have to answer anything. A tarot is seeing behind something, maybe something you've recently come through. And maybe you've lost interest in life itself. And everything got boring. You start losing faith and belief in the possibilities. Maybe you're finding your way back. And you are seeing the possibilities. If you landed 2 interviews, you're doing very well. You're on the right road. You're on the right track. So your keywords are like stagnation and despondency, disillusionment, feeling self-protected, a need for change. So a little bit of stubbornness and rigidity going on there as far as Tarot can see. Oh no, really, Robin? Wonder what's going on tonight with YouTube. What the heck's going on? Thank you, Catherine. That's really smart. If you're, yeah, because a lot of people, you'll go in and I say, I don't even see that name. I don't see that name in the chat box. And who is this? Totally different. Usually first and last names are different than what is in here. What they're using as a nickname. This sort of a thing. I'm sorry, Robin. Anyways, Robin, what I was saying, the only thing that I want to come forward with here in my own defense is I'm having a hard time making sense out of this. Tarot's never wrong. To sum up everything that I said, it's like Tarot sees something else that you're not putting out here for us to see, that maybe you've come through a period of stagnation in your life, a period Maybe you're losing faith to find a better job or to find a job, period. Losing faith of having more color brought into your life. Vibrancy. And you're coming through that from where you've been. I keep hearing Tarot's doing some digging up of things that have already gone on with you to find you where you are at this point. Not yet, but I'm about to. I'm about to, Robin. But for some reason, Tarot wants that acknowledged that you've come through something, and you're coming out of it. You're the type of person that needs to have their interest piqued all the time. You can get bored very easily. And we don't want that to happen. I'm feeling like boredom for you would be like poison. It's not a good place for you to be. Keywords, like I said, are stagnation, despondency, disillusionment, self-protection, a need for change, but there's some stubbornness and rigidity going on. Bear with me one moment. I'm just going to ask straight out if you're going to be awarded one of these jobs. And I hope that the job is going to be everything that you want it to be and everything you wanted to expect of it. Okay, this is for Robin Edwards. Is Robin going to be awarded one of those 2 jobs? She's had 2 interviews and she's in the final legs of it now. Is Jennifer going to win one of those 2 jobs? I forgot to pull the camera down for you guys. Sorry, Robin. Lilith is saying yes, straight through. I'll try not to move my hands. See, you notice I always brace my hands. I'm going to have to stop because it's going to affect the movement. I try to not affect the movement. I want a spirit speaking, Lilith, all on their own with no influence for me. So I always hold this hand steady. Could I get that answer again, Lilith? Is Robin going to be awarded one of these 2 jobs she's been interviewed for? She's not even, look at that. She's not, did you see that little jump? There she goes. Wow. Yes, Jennifer. Or Jennifer, Robin. Sorry. Sorry. There you go, Robin. Is Robin going to enjoy this new line of work? Is this long term? Is this going to pay what she's worth? Is she going to be happy with this job? And I'm hearing yes. Look, she's not swaying at all. Everything is a straightforward yes. Thank you, Lilith. There we go. Okay, Robin. That's wonderful. So I hope you're okay with that, Robin. Let me check and see who's coming up next. Let's see who we've got. Bienvenida. Who's Bienvenida? Nunez. Who is Bienvenida? Nunez. Who is Bienvenida? You're very, very welcome, Robin. Best of luck to you. The best of luck to you. As long as you're happy with what you got yourself, that's the main thing, right? But like I said, if it turns, oh my God, that moon, oh my God. Oh, it's so heartbreakingly beautiful. The last 2 nights, this moon, it's a romantic atmosphere out here. The air reeks of it, and what a shame. This is a night for walking on the beach under the moonlight like that. The cove would be lit right up. You don't even need flashlights on a night like this. It's very still, very warm. You can hear the surf up a little bit. What a gorgeous, gorgeous romantic evening. It's so beautiful and wondrous. It really is. Who is Bienvenido? I'm only going to ask one more time, then I'm going to have to move on to the next. I got logged out. Timed out. With this mobile number, I wish I could close that out. There's no way to stop that. Not now. How many times have I said not now? I don't want it. Bienvenido. Where did they go? I do see you, Geraldine, and I was supposed to answer your question when you would be coming up. I gotta wait for this page to open up here. Oh, there's a few ahead of you. But this is the last call, and then you're going to have to wait if you pop up after the fact, and I've already started someone else's reading. I'm going to move on to the next person. One more call. Bien Nunez, where are you, dear? Where you at? It happens. It's acting up really bad tonight for everybody but me. I seem to be okay on this end so far. Knock on wood. But who is Bienvenido? All right, I'm moving on to the next person. Bienvenido, if you show up later, then you're going to have to wait. That's all I can say. I'm very sorry. I've got to move on. The next person coming up here, Quenisha, Kelsey. Quenisha. Did Quenisha? I don't know. Let me see. Maybe you put your question in. Thank you for your donation, Quenisha. I got your question. All right, I've got it. Am I going in the right direction in life? All right, let's see what we can bring up for you, Quenisha. Let's do this. Okay. There we go. Is Quenisha wants to know. Oh my God, don't start dropping the cards, Natalie. Quenisha wants to know if she's headed in the right direction in her life. Is she where she's supposed to be? And this is the best place for her to be. That's what we want to know. This is for Quenisha, Kelsey. Moon. I'm feeling that moon tonight, guys, I tell you. Felt it last night, too. Makes me emotional sometimes. Let's see here. Is Quenisha going in the right direction in her life? I'm going to cut the deck right here. Right here. Right here. Where's Lilith? Here we go. You're welcome, Quenisha. No problem. No problem. All right. No, I have to turn the card over first. Judgment. Self-reflection. Are you looking at where you've come from? You know, sometimes that's what we have to do, but that's what you've got. But there's something going on, some connection to your past here as well. This is also a card of this is what's coming here, and it's coming on you, is that your past is coming and moving into your present. Now, this could be an old friend coming back into your life. This could be an old flame. It could be either or. All right? Okay, I'm just going to stop for a minute, Quenisha. Tomorrow's your birthday? Happy birthday. Everybody wish Quenisha happy birthday. Natalia, what is it that you can't take back and resend? Your name, your nickname, Bienvenida, is Workout House. What's the future of your 14-year-old? Hold on to that, because I'm probably not going to remember your question, but it was your turn, and I called you, and you didn't respond. I've moved on to the next person, but I'll get you right after this one. So don't go anywhere, all right? This card shows you wanting to move forward and move on, but there's something holding from the past here. It does show you that your intention is to move ahead. It shows you digging back into the past, or you're with this person, I'm not sure which. And you come across some unfinished business that needs taken care of before you can even think about moving forward. You could actually be physically going back and revisiting with somebody from your past to find answers about something. At this time, what else is going on is you're looking back, connected maybe to this person that's coming in from your past. And back in the day, when you were in each other's lives, you had to make a judgment call. Okay, all right. Don't worry about it, Natalia. I'll call your name when your turn, and then you can put your question in. You're questioning yourself, you're judging yourself, you're going back and you're going, I made that judgment call, I did what I did, and now I'm not so sure it was the right thing to do. All of a sudden, all this self-doubt, you can't go back and undo it. But what you are thinking, you're thinking circumstances, everything's different now. Would I make that same judgment call today? Probably not, whatever it is. With this person, you're thinking on giving them another try, a second chance. If any of that makes any sense to you, you're actually contemplating giving somebody a second chance, Quenisha. This card is also showing that you're making a stronger spiritual connection to your guides and your family and loved ones that may have passed on before you here. You're not walking alone. The advice of the card. This is now time for you to grow, to start moving forward even more than you already are. You're thinking on giving somebody a second chance. And if you are judging yourself from something from the past, Tarot is saying to you, don't be so hard on yourself. For the judgment call you made back in the day, you thought you were doing the right thing. It's the way things go. Do not be hard on yourself at all. And that other person needs to understand that in that moment in time, with everything that was in, a part of it all, you made the call that you had to do. I don't know if this is a breakup, or you cut a friendship off, or you moved on, or you left. I'm not sure what it is. This was a tight relationship at one time. Whatever this is, Quenisha, this was a tight relationship. And as far as the advice goes, here it comes. Now is the time to give somebody a second chance if you're going to do so. You're reassessing the past and everything that's brought you to this point. Whoever this person is, you were very tight with them. Keywords are contemplation. There's guilt. There's regret. There's a review, like reviewing your past. Second chances. Spirituality. Memories are weighing very, very heavy with this card. Oh, really, Quenisha? Interesting. Really interesting. Wow. So you relating to that you may have acted quickly, made a judgment call, but today things are different because people change, situations change. And maybe that's a float in your head, but you still live together? Okay, that's not unheard of either. Where there's you're both living under one roof because it's convenient, or your family. At the end of the day, you're still probably parents, your family. and you do your best to get along, kind of a thing. But are you thinking on reestablishing an intimate connection again with him? There's the question. Okay. All right. Do you want me to ask Lilith if you're going to reestablish your full-blown relationship? You want me to ask for you? All right, I'll do that for you. Hold on. Hold on. All right, Lilith. I want to ask one question for Quenisha here. So you're basically living and sharing a house, a home, a life, a platonic relationship, I'm assuming. So for Quenisha, she wants to know, are her and the father of her children, they still cohabitate, but there's no intimacy as a couple should be. Is this relationship going to be reestablished in the biblical sense? I'll put it that way. Is Quenisha going to reestablish a full-blown intimate relationship with the father of her children? She's saying, I didn't bring the stupid camera down, but she's saying yes, straightforward. Straight out, she's not swaying or anything, Quenisha. I'll try to get a time frame. Lilith, when will they reestablish their relationship? Will this happen within, let's say, the next 3 months? Let's be real brazen here. Well, Quenisha and the father of her children, will they reestablish an intimate relationship? She's saying yes, and I said within 3 months. Is this going to happen within the next 3 months? She's sticking to what she's saying. It's yes, within the next 3 months. There you go, Quenisha. Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. All right, Workout House. Okay. What was her question? Did you leave your question in PayPal? Bienvenido is who I'm looking at now. Bienvenido. Let me open it up. No. What's your question, Bienvenido? Like I said, the chances were I wasn't going to remember it. Or if Jennifer or anybody remembers Workout House. Your question, please. Workout House. I don't remember your question. You have to redo it again. Thanks, Catherine. I don't know. I just get a chill of happiness for Quenisha. Everything's going to be just fine, darling. You wait and see. Possibly Sunday night. I'm not sure, but I'm looking into it. It depends on how the weekend goes. Okay, work. Come forward with your question, please. I told you I wasn't going to remember what your question was. Workout House. Bienvenido. Oh, future of her 14-year marriage. Thank you, Jennifer. I just seen that now. All right. Okay. All right. All right. Got it. Got it. Got it. Okay. Okay. All right. Bienvenido. She wants to know about her 14-year marriage. Yeah, probably does, Catherine. There we go. It takes patience. Bienvenido wants to know about her 14-year marriage. I would take it from what I'm picking up on, and I think it's more logical and obvious that you're not doing the happily ever after thing within that marriage, and you're a little concerned about it. That's what I'm getting here. How does Bienvenido's 14-year marriage look? What's coming up in that department? Things going to get better? Are they going to get worse? Is the marriage going to last? This is what we need to know. One more run through, and then I'm going to cut the deck. Okay, Bienvenido, here we go. What's going on here? A lot of heavy thinkers tonight. Bienvenido, I pulled the 6 of Cups for you. This card covers, it covers, again, it's a reflection. You're reflecting back. You're looking over things. My hands are so dirty. Ugh. The past is returning, and it's bringing something back to life for you. Something from your past is coming back into your life and coming back to life. You find yourself in finding ways to slip back into the past, reliving old times, trying to get back to where you were in the beginning, back to the safe haven of your former years. You're trying to recapture your marriage when it was good and it was everything that you wanted it to be. You're looking to go back and start reliving all those old times that were joyous and happy, because it takes you back to a safe haven in time, a safe era that you were living in. Back to the former years. Here's the good thing for you, Bienvenido. You're looking at relationships here, a relationship that is going to be bringing you a sense of peace, a sense of comfort, and a sense of security. I would say you're going to be able to save that 14-year marriage. You're going to be able to find each other again. That's what I'm seeing here. The advice of the card: enjoy reconnecting to that relationship at that level again. You're going to be going into happier times than you are right now. Things are going to get better for you. New energy will come into the relationship. And you're feeling extremely hopeful for the future. Things are going to be coming your way, just the way that you want them to be. Bienvenido, I hope you're hearing all this. I can't redo it. It's like you're here, but you're not here. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Your keywords are friendship and visitors. Happiness, it shows you socializing. A lot of happiness with this card for you. A lot of good memories from before that you want to relive and revive. This is going to turn into a very lighthearted, playful time for you. This is healthy and this is good. Oh my God. Jennifer! She's asking me the question all over again. Future of my 14-year marriage. I don't know. I'm talking, there's 20 minutes, half an hour lag behind. So I don't know what to do about her, because to try, or to that, I don't know if it's male or female. Timestamp it. 1:11:11. 1:11:11. That's what I just saw. 1 hour, 11 minutes, and 11 seconds. Put her at about 108, 109, in about there. Maybe sooner. She's way behind. This is very complicated for her. I know. Jennifer, don't get me started. Knock it off, Catherine. You're making me laugh. She's asking me this the fourth time. She's not getting any of this. I'm going to ask the question, go through the motions, and move on to the next person. I don't know what else to do here. She's lagging terribly, or he's lagging, I'm not sure. The 14-year marriage for Bienvenido. It sounds like a man's name. 1111 Crazy Julie Horn. Oh, Devin, I know, it is too funny. Bienvenido's 14-year marriage. Is this marriage salvageable? Can it be salvaged? And I'm getting yes right off. Are they going to be able to recapture what they once had? That brought them both comfort and love, support, and security within each other. Are they going to be able to get back there? And I'm getting a big fat yes. Your 14-year marriage is going to be fine. Bienvenido. You're going to recapture what you once had together. Basically, a happily ever after for you. Yeah. Little tone. What is with everybody getting booted tonight? That's crazy. I have to look ahead, and my cat is almost howling here for something. I don't know what. Okay, so the next person after Bienvenido, one moment, I have to bring my main page back up to see who's coming up next. Let me see here. We got quite the list growing here. Pretty busy. Come on, hurry up and load. Like I have got all night here. People are tired of waiting. What happened? Okay, Bienvenido, you're done. Quenisha, I had done you. Charlene Paternella. Charlene Paternella. Okay, you're going to have to ask your question out in the chat box. I don't have one here. Thank you so much for your generous donation, by the way. That's deeply, deeply appreciated. So, Charlene, I think you go by Charlie. Is Charlene here? Your woman workout? Okay. Your marriage is going to be fine. You can start feeling good. There's Charlie. Okay. Good evening. You're expecting good news at the end of August? And do you see a Cancer contacting me? What does KL stand for? I'm a little slow there. What does KL stand for, Charlie? At least we're real time here. That's really good. We're not back at the leg again, are we? Need something. I just try to laugh this stuff off because it gets a little comical, you know. Oh, once you start having trouble with one person, not that she's trouble, not saying she's trouble, but there's problems connecting and getting in the same time frame. Once you have it at the beginning, it's just like carries right through. That's what I've always noticed. The Keith. Okay. All right. Okie dokie. Whoops. Okay. I need to see that question just one more time. Oh, God damn it. Where did it go? There it is. I keep losing it. Where the heck did it go now? For heaven's sakes. Okay. Good news at the end of August. Okay. You snuck an extra question in there, Charlie. Is there good news coming at the end of August? And is a Cancer, Keith, contacting me? Is there good news at the end of August, and is Keith going to contact her? Is there good news coming at the end of August for Charlie? I'm going to cut right here. Hope for the best. And is Keith going to be contacting her? Got the King of Wands and practicality. Bear with me for one moment, everybody. My cat needs me, and he's begging me for something, and I don't know what. So we got to do the kitty mind meld. I got to read his mind. What is it you want, my dear? Is your door open? Maybe he wants out and his door's not open. Here, come on. You want to go out? It's a good boy. Yep, your door's open. What's the problem? What do you want? I'll give you a little piece of chicken. How's that? Will that keep you satisfied? All right, hold on. Chill out, Stew Balls. Chill out. There. There's a nice little feed of chicken. Baby for a ball. Here you go. Baby. Baby. Here. Here you go. That a good boy. What a good boy. I think I need to get a drink while I'm up. I'm getting dry. Oh my God, you guys are pigs. This is the last I'm giving you. You better get some out of this, Stewie. Stuart. Here, you come up on your chair so the dog doesn't take it over this time. Come on, Stewie. Kitty, up here. Good boy. Here you go. Sorry, guys. I have to take care of them or they'll drive me nuts and they'll just keep interrupting me. Baby, bear, come here, sweetheart. Look, there, fill your belly. There you go, good boy. Watch me. All right. So, the King of Practicality. Sorry. He's a King of Passion as well. There's a lot going on with this card. Practicality is things like where you work, where you live, anything that's practical, the practical everyday things that is part of our daily lives. This is a man of action. This energy is one of action, of stuff happening. This card brings forth inspiration, dynamism, self-motivation, open-minded, easy to read. This is an energy where your feelings are showing on the surface and you can't hide anything here, even if you wanted to. This shows a lot of people around you as well. Your connection, this energy connecting to other people from different backgrounds. How does that apply to you? I don't know. You should be looking for practical solutions to any practical problems. Getting and gaining support from your network of friends and maybe some professionals as well. I don't know what's going on here professionally, career-wise. Is that what you're waiting to hear about at the end of August, career-wise? You're being encouraged to always rate it, right, especially right now for you, is to explore your passion. Go wherever it leads you, even if that's taking you into areas that are completely unfamiliar to you, unconventional, not everyday things that you're used to. Unconventional things, unconventional people, and in new places you've never been before. This is going to get the blood pumping. It's going to get your creative juices flowing. This is going to give you a little bit of a boost and zest for life, a recharge, you might call it. The keywords are energy here, high energy with this card, passion, a lot of passion coming in. Creativity is highlighted as well. Inner power, using wisdom, and of course passion one more time. Openness, transparency to others. That's you being, because as this energy is, the feelings always show. Everything's on the surface here. It can't be held back. It can't be hidden in any way. Just give me a minute here. This is a very open card. It brings a very, for you especially, Charlie, it's bringing, the word transparency is just kind of hanging there. There's nothing hidden here. There's no guessing games. When it comes to other people and your relationships, you know exactly what's been established. You know what your relationship is with somebody. There's no second guessing anything. Now, as far as your Keith goes, and your good news at the end of August, let's ask Lilith. I'll try to remember to bring this down here. Still within Charlie's one card draw here. She wants to know. Bear? No. No. That's a good boy. Good boy. That's a good boy. Why don't you lay down there and have a little nap? You don't be torturing the cat anymore. Charlie wants to know, is she going to be receiving good news at the end of August? Could we have a yes or could we have a no? Is Charlie going to be receiving some good news by the end of August? And getting a straightforward yes here, as you can see. She's saying yes. There's no hesitation. She's not swaying. It's straight out. Yes, you will. Now, part two of her question. She wants to know if she's going to be hearing from Keith. Will Keith be contacting her? Is Keith going to be contacting her? When? Can we get a time frame? Will Keith be contacting her within the next 2 weeks? He will. This is within the next 2 weeks? Well, there you go. By the end of August. It may be the two. Thank you, Liz. She's done. She just stopped. Was that the end of August thing? Was that connected with Keith? Because the answer is yes, 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 yes. There you go. Let me see. I got to scroll down to see what you guys are all doing. What am I missing? Yes. Okay. So I hope that's okay for you, Charlie. You got yes, yes, yes right across the board here. Let me look here, and I have to see who's next now. Geraldine. Here we go, my dear Geraldine. Let me look and see if you left your question. No, you didn't. So, Geraldine, thank you very much for your donation, by the way. It's greatly appreciated. Geraldine Braun. We just need Geraldine to come forward. Oh, I can't get through this. Bear with me. Damn it. It's awful getting old, people. Your body betrays you, starts breaking down. And it hurts just to wake up. Stay there. I gotta keep stuff like that. Like my purse was a gift to me. It's a $500 purse was a gift a couple years ago. And the last thing I need is little munchkin here chewing it all up. What are you looking at me like that for? You be a good boy. Geraldine. Where is Miss Geraldine Braun? Now I type that in, I don't even see it. Nothing's moving. There we go. There's Geraldine. All right. See you in the next few months for me. Had a very hard time for years in all aspects of my life. All right, Geraldine. All right. Let's get a shuffle up here. She paid each. Okay. Okay. All right. Geraldine's been waiting a long, long time too. So I've started Geraldine. I've got to finish Geraldine. She wants to know what's coming for her. Oh, is that right, Linda? It's a bear bum. Don't hook into my clothes. Don't do that, baby. I can't pick you up, honey. I have to shuffle. Okay. What's coming forward for Geraldine Braun? She's had a really hard time for a long time. Bring some hope and direction and enlightenment for her, please. Okay. I want to see a nice juicy card here. I haven't had one all night with you guys yet. And it's badly needed right now for Geraldine. Oh, thank you. Mwah. Here we go, Geraldine. Here we go, my dear. Oh, wow. Universe is listening. I know, here it goes with the leg again. She can't even share in the same moment with me. Geraldine, this is for you. Look what you got. You got the world. All about regeneration. I call this card the Midas Touch card. This, you couldn't ask for a better card. You couldn't ask for a better card. Thank you very much, Charlie. Appreciate you being here. So when this card comes up, it's a regeneration and a renewal for you in your life. Breath of fresh air, shifting gears, changing energies, and it's all good for you, Geraldine. You've paid your dues. Things are going to start getting better for you. This is a card about celebrating achievements of making it, holding on, and not in vain. You actually make it to what you're holding on to. There could be a reward coming your way from somebody else for something that you may have done. This card shows the completion of a phase, and whatever all this bad stuff was for you, Geraldine, it was a phase that you had to go through, and that's coming to an end, and that's beautiful. This card shows you meeting a target or reaching a goal. How beautiful is that? Looks like you may be finalizing a house move as well. This card shows you moving. And it shows a relationship landmark of some kind here. This is an anniversary coming up of some kind. Hi, baby. You're going to be given an opportunity to travel. And if you're single, Jerry-Lynn, if you're single, look for romantic adventures while you're on your travels. Enjoy yourself. The advice of the card is celebrate what you have achieved because it's coming, and embrace all the opportunities that are now affording you and being presented for you. You're going to be full of energy. You're going to be full of motivation. You're going to feel like you've been, brought back to life. There you go. There you are. Wonderful. Let go. Stop it. Just trying to rip my clothes off. Here's the thing. I call this the Midas Touch card, Jerry-Lynn, for one reason, okay? It's going to feel. Hi, Amanda. It's going to feel like everything you touch is turning to gold. The world becomes your oyster. Go ahead. Pick and choose the things that you want. You're going to feel like a huge oppressive darkness is lifted and it's gone. That's what I'm feeling for you. Beautiful. What an encouraging card for you. This is beautiful. Keywords are success. Keywords are completion. Keyword of celebration, of new beginnings, travel. Stop it. Renewal. This is beautiful for you. Things are good. I'm telling you, it's coming. Let me ask Lilith how much of a wait before we start to see these changes for you, Jerry-Lynn. Still within the parameter of Jerry-Lynn's one card draw with her question, what is new coming at her? We pulled the world for her. So there's changes coming for Jerry-Lynn in her life. The oppressiveness she's been living with on a daily basis for a long time is going to be lifted. When can Jerry-Lynn begin to expect to see these brilliant changes coming into her life? Will she start seeing some changes within, let's say, the next 2 to 3 weeks? Will she be seeing positive changes coming within the next 2 to 3 weeks? Ooh, she's saying no. Longer? She have a longer wait than that? Yeah. Okay, I need you to stop doing that. Now go lay down. You're making me move. Now don't. Will she be seeing signs of all this regeneration in her life within the next 4 weeks? Will there be anything coming to show her that this is coming her way within the next 4 weeks? Oh, he's full of hellry tonight. I'm getting a yes straight way through. So you should start getting hints within the next 4 weeks of the changes coming. Get out of the wires. Now you stop. I wish you'd go to bed, because it is past your bedtime. But he won't go without me. Here you go, Jerry-Lynn. That was a beautiful card. I couldn't pull anything any better than that for you if I tried. So there you go. And she's not hearing me, is she? At all. Jeez. Who's next on the list? That's Jerry-Lynn. Thank you so much again, Jerry-Lynn, for your donation and your patience. What is this? Do we have 2 Jerry-Lynns? Did you donate twice, Jerry-Lynn? Did you donate twice? Because there's another Jerry-Lynn, but it's Jerry-Lynn Baumbush, I think the name said. Yeah, Jerry-Lynn, Jerrillynn Baumbush. Are you one and the same? Okay, you're not. All right, isn't that weird? You're right on top of each other. And to say both your names, they sound the same. And they both end with a B. Braun and oh my goodness, that's weird. All right, blah, blah. Okay. Let me see here. Okay, you didn't, wait now. I'm just looking now. Okay, you didn't put your question in. That's just fine. What is your question? Jerry Lynn Baumbush. Go ahead, blah, blah. What's your question? That is so weird. Two Jerry Lyns, one on top of the other. That's not an everyday name that you hear every day either. Strange. New job or career? Who was? Oh, Shelley. Where is this? One moment. I'm sorry. There you are, Shelley. 10. Just one moment, please. Just one moment. Oh my God. How many more have we got here? I don't want to go over the 3-hour mark with readings. It's too hard. It's too long. And this page is slow to open. Come on. Trying to get a time of when the donation came in. There's a print now. There's the bugger. It doesn't give you the exact time that the donation came in. Jerry Lynn Baumbush, how long have you been waiting? Jerry Lynn, how long have you been waiting, if I may ask? I haven't got to you yet, Clarice. Yeah, there's a big lineup way ahead of you, Clarice. You've got a bit of a wait in front of you. I'm doing the best, but there's all this lagging, there's this delays. I'm trying to move through as smoothly as I can, and I can't get anybody to respond to me. I have to sit here and stare at the screen. I'm looking for Jerry Lynn. How long have you been waiting, Jerry Lynn, since you've made your donation? Could you please tell me that? Thank you, Clarice, for understanding. Appreciate it. At 8:42 Eastern Time, that's an hour ago. So at about 9:49, I've got to look back in at Shelley's. Shelley comes first. Shelley put hers in at 9:21. Okay. Shelley, I can't say your last name. McIlrick? McIlrick. McIlrick? I'm not sure. Okay, Shelley, I'd like to move on to the other Jerry Lynn, too. Jerry Lynn, you're coming up next right after Shelley here. She put in just a bit before you did. So we're trying to keep it in order and to keep it, fair. So thank you very much, Jerry Lynn. I appreciate that. Okay, Shelley. Is that Shelley's question, Jennifer? How long before health improves? Okay, thank you, Shelley. Here we go. That's what I like, right on the ball. Here we go. This is for Shelley McIlrick. I would assume that's how the name is pronounced. And she wants to know how long until her health is going to improve. What kind of a weight is she looking at in front of her? Getting some humidity. My cards they're not sliding the way they usually do. Shelley wants to know how long until her health improves. One more time. One more. I'm cutting, turning, What does this have to do with her health? This is where reading with one card becomes a real challenge here. This health concern, do you feel trapped by it? Is it making you feel like you're trapped and you're limited? Because that's what's coming with this card. Feeling of being trapped, feeling of not having full control. Okay, Shelley, thank you very much for answering that, but having no control over something. You're at the mercy of the powers that be, kind of a thing. You have no control over this. This is an exercise in frustration for you because it's taking patience to be patient and to be calm. Having little control over something. Are you on any pain medication? Are you on any, we'll say, opioid prescription medication? You're not. That's good. Don't go there. This is also a card of addictions. Now, why would you say that? Not you. Here. How much of your health depends, Shelley, on you alone? What is your part in healing? Do you play a big role in your own health and healing? Or is this something that there's nothing you can do but sit and wait? There's nothing you can do to advance the healing? Is it anything like that? You're waiting for results. Here's what's coming across. And I don't give medical advice. I don't interfere in none of that stuff. There's nothing you can do. All right. Right in the middle of this card, what's coming out, it's an illusion. What's an illusion? There's something there. What I'm seeing here, oh my God, it's almost like you're being held down and oppressed by something and held back. But the card is coming forth and it's saying there are some things that you can do to break away from that oppressive feeling. Things are going to go a lot easier than you think they are at this point. Whatever's required of you, just do it. Don't think about it. Don't contemplate. Don't feed anything good or bad into it. Just do it. Do what needs to be done. There's the big message for you right there. Don't even think about it. You do what has to be done. You can have a certain amount of self-control and power in the situation. You just have to pick it up. But it's there. Very strange messages here. Keywords here are, and this is a good thing, having choices. Choices lift suppression, right? It gives us freedom, free will, these kinds of things. Control's a keyword. Power's a keyword. Restrictions will come with this. Restrictions. Bear with me here. Let's turn to Lilith. Try to get some clarity. How long will it be before her health improves? How long before her health improves? Shelley's health. Could I get a time frame? There will be improvement, but there will be improvement, correct? Her health is going to improve. I'm getting yes. How long before she's as back to normal as she could possibly be? Are we looking at a 6-month thing here? Will she be working on improving her health? Will she see improvements in 6 months' time? Will she begin to see improvements within 6 months' time? And I'm getting a big yes. So anywhere from now to 6 months from now, it can happen. She'll be seeing some very positive, encouraging healing going on. That's correct? And she's saying yes. She's saying yes. Am I correct in hearing a message? Things aren't going to be as bad as originally thought. There'll be some good news and relief coming with these test results. She's still saying yes. I hope this helped you, Shelley, and I hope it gave you some encouragement, some enlightenment, some help. We wish you the best of luck. We wish you the best of luck, Shelley. Okay. Hold on, people. Don't throw your questions out at me. As the girls moderators were saying earlier, if you're going through PayPal, you can even do this with e-transfer. You can attach a note. Put your question in there, and then I got something to go back to. Or I'm going to sit here for 5 minutes calling your name, and you're gone somewhere else. And then there's lagging on top of that. It takes 20 minutes to connect to get one question to somebody. So for those that are thinking about going in and make a donation, try to attach a note. For the rest that have already done it and you can't go back and change it, that's okay. Don't worry about it. But there's a big long list of people here. So, Catherine Chittick. I don't think I have any other e-transfers in here. I think that Shelley was the only. Let me double check. Yeah, she was the only one. Okay, so now we're calling forward Catherine Chittick. Thank you so much for your donation, Catherine. It's very much appreciated. Okay. Okay, no question is attached with your donation. So, Catherine Chittick, if you could come forward and pose your question so we could find the answers for you here. Yeah. Okay, who is Catherine Chittick? If you've got a different name in here, I got to know who you are. Huh. There you are, all present and incorrect. What does that mean? What does that mean, Catherine? All present and incorrect. I don't know how to ask because I don't understand the question. I'm sorry if I'm overlooking something obvious here. Give Catherine a second to type out what she needs to type out because I don't understand the question. Somebody else understand what she means. Please fill me in. I don't know what that means. All present and incorrect. Jennifer, do you understand what that means? Catherine, I asked for a question and she says all present and incorrect. You know what that means? Okay, here we go. Well, life has been monotonous, like a hamster on a wheel. What does the universe advise to break the routine? All right. Catherine Chittick. I'm going to bring up the next person's name so that they have time to come in here. And we're not all sitting around and waiting because of legs and whatnot. So after Catherine, it's going to be Isabel Santoy. So Isabel, get your question ready. Don't do it yet, though. Don't put it, just... Isabel, just make sure you're present here. All right. This is for Catherine Chittick. And she's saying that life has been very monotonous, like a hamster on a wheel. Same old every day, running in circles. And she wants to advise on how to break that routine. She needs change, big time. She needs a breath of fresh air in her life. Thank you, Jennifer. I know it takes patience. Everybody wants their card 5 minutes ago. I try to treat everybody equally. You know, I could slam right through these really quick, but your exploration of the card and the messages would be trimmed down big time. So I try to give everyone their money's worth and try to answer the questions as cleanly as I can. Okay. Okay, Catherine, I'm going to cut the cards right here. We want to know what to do to revive the life in Catherine's life. And the card I've drawn, oh my God, Catherine. Wow. One of the better cards this evening. Look what you got, doll. You got hope. The Star. This is absolutely fantastic. This card for you, Catherine, she's here to acknowledge that you have come through some very hard times and some lessons learned. And a little bit of heartache there as well, and conflict. But you've learned some good lessons in life through hard times, so it wasn't all for naught. And now you can start feeling hope again. This is beautiful. You need to trust a little bit more in the universe. Leave yourself open to the unknown and the unexpected. And the excitement of it all. Blah, blah. What was your name again? No, I did you. You disappeared, I think. What was your name again? Your real name. The name that you donated under. Jerry Lynn. I did you. I'm sure that I did. Didn't I do... Jennifer, help me here. I did two Jennifers. I did Jerry Lynn and then I did Jerry Lynn. Yes, you were the second Jerry Lynn. Is she the one that was lagging really, really bad, Jennifer? Yeah, I did. Jennifer, Jennifer. I can't even remember your real name, blah, blah, even what you donated under. Was that Bienvenido? Is that who it was? Whoever it was, there was somebody, I did your reading, you were lagging so bad. Jennifer, tell me where I'm at with Jerry Lynn, please. Blah, blah, whatever her nick is. Tell me where I'm at. Did I do her reading or did I not do her reading? Workhouse was lagging. So is... Okay, good. Thank you very much. That's all I needed to know. Hold on, Jerry Lynn. Catherine. If you trust more in the universe, you need to allow yourself to be led. You will be protected. You're going to be guided and brought to happier times. There is a wind of change coming upon you. This card is revealing a lot of growth going on, and it's all coming from healing from your past. A freedom, there's going to be a freedom for you from, here you go, from old patterns, old ways of thinking, old ways of viewing, old ways of opinions, old ways, the old ways, that monotony that you were talking about. That's all going to go by the wayside here. This is a beautiful card for you. You are going to be feeling a lot more fulfilled in your future. It's coming. If you're wondering if you are on the right path right now, question, yeah, you are. She says so. When she shows up in your reading, she's here to tell you that everything is going to work out fine for you. It's going to work out in your favor, and you're going to be happy with it. It's beautiful. The advice of the card is very, very simple for you. You're to follow your heart, respect your inner knowing, and trust that the universe is taking care of you, because it is. You need to have, you want to call it blind trust maybe, but you need to have more trust in the universe, the power of the universe. Your keywords are creativity and dreams. Where's my book? I can't see the keywords here. So just one moment. Where am I? The star, that's right. I want her keywords. These things are important. They summarize what you need to be focused in on, what needs to get your attention. Where is she? There she is. Creativity, dreams, intuition, healing, spiritual path, rebirth, and wishes. There's the good word to sum it up. What you're about to go through is a rebirth in your life. So, this is a beautiful card. Everything's turning around for you. There's absolutely no way it's not. Not when she comes up in your reading. So I hope this was okay for you. And we can move on to the next. All right. Now, somebody stand up front and center. Who is it next then? Okay. There was Jerry Lynn, and then there was me. But this is Jerry Lynn with RRILYN. And I did Shelley. So Jerry Lynn's next. I'm having a hard time keeping you guys straight here. I'm having a hard time. One moment. I'm going to go back to my list. Where did Jerry Lynn go? Jerry Lynn, there you are. Jerry Lynn Bombush, correct? Jerry Lynn, then Clarice. Let me check my list. Jerry Lynn. That's not what I've got here. I don't have that, Jennifer. What I have and what I'm looking, I know Jerry Lynn Bombush is next. And I just did Catherine. So after Jerry Lynn, I have Isabel Santoy. I have Catherine Cross. I have Clarice White, Karina Favela, and Jennifer Waters, in that order. So I'm going to start with Jerry Lynn Bombush and then just take it from there, just so we're getting something done here. Okay, Jerry Lynn. Jerry Lynn, what's your question? Jerry Lynn, what's your question? And now we got to wait for Jerry Lynn and her question. Oh my God. Jerry Lynn, are you blah blah? Is Jerry Lynn blah blah? Let's have a smoke. Yes? Yeah, okay, I'm sorry. When you're sitting on my end, you get all these names in front of you, and someone gets missed or skipped, man, it makes a mess of everything. It makes it more confusing. I'm very sorry for that. All right, so Jerry Lynn, your question is a career question. Thank you for your patience, Jerry Lynn. Thank you. Can't believe this is Friday night already. Geez, the weeks are going by fast. And Jerry Lynn wants to know about career. He wants to know about career prospects, maybe changes that are coming up, things working in her favor. One moment, Jerry Lynn. We're going to get your question answered here. Don't you guys be laughing at me. Ha ha ha. There we go. Thank you very much, Jennifer. Yeah, it's time to back off a little bit. We see where we are in a bit. We're coming into the last hour. I won't read past 3 hours, and we're 2:02 right now as far as time goes. So I'd like to get through, and if there's, if I'm up to it, and Jennifer, whatever, at the end, if I can squeeze another one in, I will. If I can't, I will not. All right? And we'll have to wait for the next mini reading. But I'm taking tomorrow off. I need the day off because I've not only been doing the 12 mid-months to get out this week, private readings on top of that, and this is what, two mini readings this week. I think this is the second one. I'm feeling okay, Jennifer. Thank you for checking. No, I am feeling okay. I'm just in pain, like I always am with that damn hip of mine and the problem I'm having there. And nothing's taking the pain away. Nothing. Nothing will touch it, which is very strange to me. But anyway, we want to know about career for Jerry Lynn. Okay, I'm going to cut the deck right here, I guess. Here we go. 4 of Wands and reward. There you go, Jerry Lynn. This is the card that's been drawn for you. And I appreciate you checking on me. Thank you very much. Are you okay? Thank you very much. This card here, this is achieving goals, setting new goals. One of these things could be finding a new home. You've paid your dues here, Jerry Lynn, is what I'm hearing. It's time for rewards. It's time for you to start reaping the rewards. Yeah, and I have to fight to keep mine. I have to fight to keep mine up lately. But this card is a nice card for you, Jerry Lynn. It is predicting love, a lot of love in your life, trips away, as in holidays. That's being highlighted. So you're going to be taking your trips somewhere. This 4 brings you leisure, it brings you fun, and it brings you freedom. This is a light card. This is a card that lightens the energies in your life. It's also a good time for you to begin getting in touch with your inner child, asking yourself, what do I really want? What is it I really want? I want to go forward, but what direction am I going in? Some things come off and they don't make any sense, and I won't force anything to fit. Once you find your sweet spot, and if that's in a career, this is a very good positive card. So if you're wondering overall, if you're going to be developing a career, starting a career, investing in a career, attaining a career, the answers and the odds are all in your favor for that. And the more you find contentment in your life, the closer you're going to feel to your spirit guides, and for those that love loved ones that have passed on as well. This is going to be a very happy time for you, Jerry Lynn. So says Tarot. The advice of the card is for you to feel carefree, more carefree than you ever have before. Trust that everything's going to be just fine. That'll give you that sense of freedom and fun. And while you're doing your freedom and fun, it's the best time for you to start to work on replenishing your mind, your body, and your soul. Being good to you, giving yourself the best of everything after working so hard and enduring so much. You are deserving of this. Allow yourself to accept that. Your keywords here are balance and love, new beginnings, commitment, freedom, openness, and travel is highlighted with this card as well. But whatever it is you were going for, yes, thank goodness for you. 1111 is perfect. That means you're on the right path. So that's beautiful. So there you go. I hope this is okay for you. It's all changing. Things are going to get better. They really are. This card is fantastic. Looks like just an unassuming little 4 of wands, eh? Packs a punch. It packs a really big punch. It's coming for you. Hi, Jojo. All right. Here we go. Thank you very much, Jerry Lynn, and thank you so much for your patience and tolerating me and my confusions. It doesn't take a whole lot. The next person that we're looking at, if am I correct, Isabel Santoy, sorry. Isabel? Is Isabel here? Isabel Santoy, what was it? Santoy. Isabel Santoy. I'll open her up. Maybe she has her question here and I can address it. No, of course. Nobody's leaving their questions here tonight. That's okay. But Elizabeth Santoy. Ah, Natalia, there you are. Naomi. Oh my God, you've got 3 things. You've got Natalia, you've got Isabel, and now you've got Naomi. All right. Now, nice love question. I like those. You know what? The Celestine Prophecy, there's a book out on that. I think I remember reading some of it years and years and years ago. Years ago. Thank you, Jennifer. Okay. Naomi wants to know how her ex-husband feels about her. Is he going to be contacting her? He's a Scorpio. She's an Aquarius. Oh, there's a combination. Wow. Okay. Okay. I'm so grateful you guys are patient. I'm only one person, right? I'm doing my best. Like I say, I want to give everybody their money's worth. I don't care if you donated $2 or you donated 20. Everybody gets the same. Same treatment, same attention. I just appreciate everybody being so patient. When it gets busy like this, you get stuck on that list and it seems forever for your name to come up, and I realize that. I do. I understand that very much. Naomi wants to know, what does her ex feel for her? And he's going to be contacting her soon. One run through, and then I'm going to cut this deck. All right. What do we got? What we got? Do I have to? I don't like cards like this, Naomi. Of all cards, but this is tarot listening. This is tarot answering and responding, spirit as well. You got the heartbreak card of tarot. This is the heartbreak card of tarot. And what the drill down is off of that, the next thing is you're about to go through a transient change, transformation. Things are changing. You are going to process the truth of this matter and what needs to be done. You are going to process and you are going to deal with it. Put your real name in there, Sun and Stars, so we know who you are. This is a card about relationships and breakups, affairs, disappointments. The positive side of this card is that now you're going to be seeing the truth for the truth. You're going to know exactly where you stand. As heartbreaking as this could be for you, knowing where you stand is the best place that you can be at this moment. Because then once you know what you're dealing with, then you can work with that and you can move on and do whatever it takes. And the stress, this card can signify that you're under stress, such as anxiety and such as fear as well. The advice of this card for you is you need to see the truth now. You've been holding back, holding on, being patient, trying to stay positive. But now you need to face the truth. You've gone through the gamut of what you needed to go through. You've tried everything. Allow yourself to feel this pain that's going to come with this. Allow yourself to experience it. Embrace your pain. Baby that. Put a salve on it. Do what you have to do to get through that period. But don't deny the pain, because this is just going to hang with you unless you let it go. In order to do that, you have to acknowledge it in the first place and then go through it that way. I don't like bringing this kind of, but I can't. Here's the thing, here's your message under the advice of allowing yourself to see the truth and to feel the pain, acknowledge it. And the big message here for you is this is happening for a reason. There is a predestined reason why this is happening. Your keywords here are heartbreak, sorrow, a feeling betrayal, a sense of loss, affairs pops up, breakup, and tears. I'm sorry. So your answer is no. I am very, very, very sorry to tell you that. Who's up next? Who do we have next? What do you have, Jennifer? Clarice is next. Where's Clarice? Okay, you're right. We're on the same page. And you said Catherine just made a donation. Thank you, Catherine. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you so, so much. And you left a note. Thank you so much. That's so thoughtful. I'm touched. I really am. Clarice is next. She did not leave her question. So Clarice, if you want to come, there you are. Thanks, Catherine. Right on. Okay, Clarice, what's your question, dear? Oh, okay, this is her question. I see Jennifer's posted it. I've been single for a long time, and what do I see? What do I see? All right. Been single for a long time. Is that correct, Clarice? You want to know if there's any love coming into your life, new romance? I like these questions. I like these questions. I want to get myself a love tarot deck for romance and love. Not anything raunchy or anything like that. I hate offending people. So try to keep things as clean as I can. But everybody, now I posted that in the group one day. What would you guys think if I did love readings once in a while? And you know what? On a scale of, 1 to 100, in percentage-wise, most people didn't want to. They didn't want it. Oh, all right. All right. But I thought it would be fun to change things up once in a while and throw in love readings here and there. I want my cards to be mixed well. I don't like them when they stick together. It's the humidity. Boy, there's a difference in the shuffle when the humidity goes up. We're not new, Zen Maiden, Mermaid. We've been here 2 hours and 17 minutes. I'm coming up on the home stretch here. We've stopped donations for now. I have to clear off the people that are here already. We got to get caught up. And if there's any time left before the 3-hour mark, I'll squeeze in 1 or 2 more, but we have to wait till we get there. You're welcome, Clarice. You're more than welcome. Is there new love coming into Clarice? It's like, look, there's somebody for everybody, right? Somebody for everybody out there. Clarice has been single for a while, and she wants to know if there's some new love coming into her life. You need some fresh blood. Right, Clarice? Whoa. Now, where are we going with this, Spirit? Your question is the love question. Look what I pulled. The Lovers. Choices. Choices. Clarice. Oh, my goodness. Clarice, this is a possibility of an old flame coming back into your life and it was not good the first time. Is there something like that there and they want to reconnect? Somebody's showing interest in you once again? You've been single since 2012. Seven years. I don't know. I get getting this feeling somebody that you already know coming in. Do you really want to do a rerun with somebody you've already been with? Because that's what this is about, choices. What I'm seeing is somebody coming back into your life and saying, let's try this again. I still think you're pretty hot. I'm still interested. Maybe we could try this again. There you go, Clarice. I want to show you the graphics on this card, Clarice. Thank you for the chuckle. No, Clarice said no. I don't want him back. If you look at the graphics, there's a lot going on here. Look at the body line. Let me bring up my own camera here for a moment so I can see what it is that I'm doing. There we go. All right. Look at the body language. Look at their tail. See their fins? You see how he's got her wrapped? He's kind of got a half a hold on her as far as their tails go, right? He's dominating hers. Now look at the rest of this picture. Trying to see what I'm doing here. Everything is mirrored backwards in this camera. Look at this. What's going on here? She's had enough. No way in hell is what she's saying. Without actually saying it to him, but he knows. But he's trying anyway. And he's thinking, if I can just get her to listen to me, I can change her mind. I'm feeling he's a manipulator. Con, somebody that would use you in a financial sense and emotionally as well. Someone that the minute you turn your back, they're doing some things that aren't acceptable to you. And when he's saying, look at me, and she's saying, nope. He's saying, listen to me now, listen to me. And she's kind of wriggling a bit to get away, and he's got a good hold on her. Now look at this, up close. You can see her arm, her left arm, right, because I can't get my finger to go in there where I want it to, right, where is it? Right here, right there. That's her hand and her arm. And you look at her body language, at the first opportunity to fly the hell out of there and get away from him, she's taking it. She's waiting for him to relax, but he's saying, look at me, look at me. And she's saying, nope, not even want to look at you, let alone listen to you. He's going, you need to hear what I have to say. You need to listen to me. No, that's not what he's saying at all. You read between the lines. It's swallow everything that I'm telling you is the gospel. Don't question what I'm telling you. Don't think for yourself. Just accept my words, and that's the gospel. And we'll go from there. And you're saying, no way in hell. You've been there, done that, got the t-shirt kind of thing. Wow, Clarice. It's coming through in the card, my dear. Tarot's never wrong. Tarot is never, ever wrong. Good night, Jojo. Thank you for being here. I want my book. This is hitting so close for you. I don't want to miss a thing. Welcome, Nuria. Welcome. Okay. Major Arcana on top of it intensifies and strengthens the message with this card as well. This guy's a con. You were easy pickings before. I'm sorry, Clarice. Don't hate me for saying that. It's not an insult. You were trusting and you were open. This guy's declaring love for you and everything, and he wasn't. He was using you. You were an easy pick. You need a new love. That's right. You're not going back with him. Don't you worry about that. That's not going to happen. You're not doing that. You've learned your lessons in this situation. You've learned. If anything he's taught you and anything good that comes out of the relationship is how to spot a con and a manipulator. So you thank him for that. So you know it's never going to do to me. Again, what you did to me, because I learned my lesson and now I know how to spot people just like you. So when I do, I head in the opposite direction. Stay away from me. You were an easy pick, yeah, because you trusted. That's no reason for you to get mad at yourself. Don't ever get mad at yourself because you trusted. All right? It's not you. It is not you. Oof. So with this card, what comes forward is that you've reached a turning point here. You need to make some mature decisions. You're being encouraged, if you get the chance to invest in your future through a financial plan, maybe investing in your own home eventually down the road. You could be moving for work, getting a better job, starting over again. These choices aren't going to be straightforward for you as far as like some of that stuff. And in relationships, here's the breaking point. You're done with this guy, because in relationships, you're either going to bond and you're going to commit to each other, you're going to walk away. You're walking away. You're done. An additional meaning of this card is for those who are single. Here you go. Here you go, Clarice. The message here at the end is for those that are single. Get yourself ready. There's a brand new, serious love relationship that's coming into your life. It's coming. Do you ever hear that 7-year thing? A 7 years feast, 7 years famine, things that run a 7-year cycle? Yours is ending. Yours is ending. The advice of the card, make your choices based on the long-term future rather than short-term gains. Don't take any shortcuts. And when it comes to love, romantic love, Clarice, you're to wait for the right person rather than allow yourself to be distracted by people that aren't gonna, they're not for you. They're flirts, and that's about it. Your keywords are love and commitment, future plans, maturity, dedication, emotions, and a big fat separation from what your life used to be. You're coming into a change. There's a lot of this going on for a lot of people here. So there you go, Clarice. Let me pull pendulum very quickly for you. Very quickly. just to give you a little more oomph. Um, Lilith, this is for Clarice. We're still within her one card reading. We know there's new love coming in her life. Can you please confirm that there is a new romantic love coming in Clarice's life? She's real excited. This is yep. That's what she's doing. Yep. There is a new love coming. Okay, next question I want to ask about this. Is this love, this new romance, going to be a benefit to her life? Yes. She's not swaying at all off of that. Yes. There's the jump. Yes. Long term? Absolutely. Is this somebody that Clarice already knows, the new love coming in? Is this somebody that Clarice may already know? Oh, no, you don't. This is somebody new. Yes, it is. I love how she switches on a dime from yes to no. Okay. When is this new love coming into her life? Will she meet this new person? I'm going to be liberal and generous with the time. Within the next 6 months. Is she going to meet the new love of her life within the next 6-month period? She's still saying yes. And somebody she doesn't know. Could I get the first initial of the first name of this person coming into her life? Does this man's name begin with the letter A? Does his first name begin with the letter A? No. Does it begin with the letter B? The letter C? Oh, C. We didn't have to go too far. So the new love coming into Clarice's life, his first name begins with the letter C. Such as Carl, Charlie, any name that begins with C. There it is. It's all in a nutshell for you, Clarice. I'm glad you don't know. So in other words, the men that you know are just like, nah, no thanks, it's going to have to be someone no. All right, Clarice, I hope you're good with that. I really, truly do hope you're good with that. And let's see where we're at right now. Let's see what we got. Karina Favela. I have Karina Favela is who I have that's up next. Is that the same for you? This is little Tony's mommy. There we go, little Tony's mommy. Karina? Yep, that's right, Jennifer. That's what I got too. You're very welcome, Clarice. I wish you the best. I'm excited for you. I'm really happy for you. That's the energy that I'm getting. Yes, that's you, Karina. What's your question? Thank you so much again for your donation and your time and your patience, Clarice. You're very welcome. It was a pleasure. It really was. Okay, your question is about finances, Karina. Your ex-husband is not helping financially with your boys, and you want to know, you're tired of being broken in debt. Are my finances going to improve in the near future? And you know what? I had 3 boys. I have 3 boys. They're all young men now. And I got no child support from their dad either, and I raised the 3 boys by myself. So I know what that's like. I know what it's like to be broke, always trying to make ends meet. I know what that stress is like, especially if they're school age and all the things they need to get them through. The most challenging thing you'll ever do in your life is raise your 3 boys and do it right. That's the challenge, is doing it right. It's easy to be a type of parent that says, oh, do whatever you want. You know, you guys do whatever you want. That's too easy. Being a good parent takes a lot of work. And it's not easy. So we're looking at the financial aspect of your life. We're looking for improvements. Okay. Karina. Karina wants to know if there's going to be some financial improvements, like a lot in her life, the more the better. She's raising her children on her own with no child support. She's having a very hard time making ends meet. She's sick and tired of being broke and in debt all the time. Are her finances going to improve in the very near future? And she also says she does her best to provide the best that she can and wishes she could do more. Boy, can I relate to that. I just get little chills and tingles up my back here. Hits a little close to home. Is there financial improvement coming in the very near future for Karina? Is it help in the aid in the raising of her family, which is all on her? Let's give her a run through here. These are great questions tonight. I think we've only had one really negative one, and that was the broken heart one. I just hate delivering stuff like that. I don't like it at all. There's healing with that card, though, the heartbreak card. That's a good thing. And it shows healing and moving on, moving forward, moving through. Financial improvements for Karina. Whoops. Don't do that. We want financial improvement in Karina's life. Is it coming and when? She wants a near future, the sooner the better. King of Wands and practicality. A lot of passion and emotion in that card. I can tell you that right now. And it shows you anytime you have practical problems, and practical will be like child support, money, making ends meet, being able to pay the bills, this sort of thing. I won't be past him. Yeah. It's about the practical things, like I said, like your money situation is a practical thing. Okay. There is going to be improvements here for you. Things are going to start to happen. I don't know if you're up for this or not, but there's a possibility that you're going to be meeting somebody, and this person is male, and this is a man of action. This is a man who commands great respect. He doesn't command it, but his presence, his reputation precedes him as somebody. This man's going to be a big help to you. He's going to make you an engaging companion, somebody that is enjoyable to be around, somebody that's a straight shooter. He's an extremely inspiring person. He has leadership qualities about him. He's self-motivated. He has an entrepreneurial mind. So he's a businessman. He's very dynamic, and he's open-minded. He's a good listener. This is fantastic. You're going to know what he is thinking. His feelings always show. In other words, you're always going to know where you stand with this person. If this person isn't somebody to become a friend, then it's going to be a little more than that. Somebody coming in and looking out for you. Somebody leading you in the right direction. Travel may, this person may be somebody that tends to travel quite a bit. He's connected to a lot of people with many different backgrounds, different from his own. I don't know if that sounds like anybody familiar to you or not. This king is indicating that you should expect to find practical solutions to your problems, and also to see to your network of friends and professionals to make sure that they continue to grow. You don't want to shrink your circle down. You want to keep in touch and keep it vibrant and keep it up. Just people that you would turn to, people that you would talk to, people that would support you. The advice of the card, you're to explore your passions here, and you are to go and look to unconventional people in new places where you wouldn't normally turn for support. It's going to be something new for you. The keywords are energy, creativity, power, wisdom, passion, freedom, openness. Let me pull Lilith, and let's get a straight answer. I'll ask that. I'm going to ask that for you. Okay. This man coming into her life, it's a man of great responsibility. He's very mature, down to earth, very transparent, very easy to read. You always know where you stand with someone like that. Is this somebody that she already knows? Does she already know this man? Oops. We want to know if she already knows this man. Is this somebody that is already familiar to her? This person coming into her life, is coming close to you, part of your everyday life, everyday communications going back and forth. She already knows him. She does. Somebody you already know. Can we get a first initial for the first name? Does this man's name begin with the letter A? The first name begin with the letter A? No. Does this first name begin with the letter B? Oh, it does. Right into B, like Brian. Blair, Bruce, Benson, Benny. I don't know. When is this going to happen? How soon? Is he coming into her life and connecting with her within the next, let's say 4 weeks. Let's be real brave and say within the next 4 weeks. Is this man coming into her life within the next 4 weeks? I'm getting a yes. Now, her financial future. Are we seeing improvements here finally? Are things going to get better for her? Is there going to be a better balance? Is she going to have a little bit more disposable income? That would really center things. Yes, things are going to get better. Very much. Very soon. You paid your dues long enough. You've struggled long enough. A lot of times in life we can't get through unless we have other people supporting us along the way. Okay, so who is Sun and Stars? Who is Sun and Stars? I'm taking it that's the next one. I hope that was okay for you, Karina. It's a good card. It's working in your favor. There's a lot of passion there, too. He is the king of passion, after all. Jennifer Waters. That must be... who was it I just said? Let's see here. Sun and Stars. You're welcome. You're welcome, Karina. You got a lot. Allow yourself to hope and believe. Please do that. Okay, so Jennifer Waters. I'm taking that is who. Jenny Be Too Fresh. Okay. My ex to White is quite moody. A quite moody Capricorn. Is a quite moody Capricorn really loved? It was hard to read him. He's been in and out of my life for 2 years. He texted me out of the blue, just as I'm about over him. Am I doing the right reading? Jennifer Waters, is Jenny Be Too Fresh? Okay, I'm not getting any movement. I'm just going to go ahead with Jenny. If I'm forgetting or missing anybody, let me know. So Jenny wants to know, are his intentions better than before? Because he broke your heart the last time. What's going to come out of this relationship for her, for Jennifer Waters? Is there a reconciliation within this relationship with Dwight? He's her ex. We're looking. Where am I going? See, this is when I start flubbing up. I'm sorry. I didn't even shuffle the cards. I went right to pendulum. That's why it felt weird. Something felt off. What's coming up between this relationship with Dwight and Jennifer? What are his intentions? Does he plan on coming back? Is he going to try this time? Is he going to make the changes required for them to have a good, healthy relationship? What are his intentions at this point? What are Dwight's intentions towards Jenny? I'm going to cut the deck right here, Jennifer. Okay. This is the Midas Touch card. I already had this a little while ago. This is the Midas Touch card. This is the best card that could possibly come up for you, Jennifer. This card holds all the promises that you're looking for. This is a card of renewal, regeneration, which is bringing you success. You're going to be celebrating your achievements. So I see you graduating from nursing school, and the many rewards that are going to be coming with that for all the efforts that you've put in. This card is showing the completion of a phase. That phase could be your ex. It's also your nursing degree. This card is saying you're going to be meeting a target or reaching a goal. You could be moving as well, finalizing a house move or a project, your finalization of something important. Is there an anniversary coming up for you with Dwight very soon? Because it shows there's a landmark anniversary here. Is it possible he could come back at this time, around that time? An anniversary for you guys? Could he kind of try to pop back into the picture of your life? You know what that I'm feeling though? I gotta tell you, Jennifer. He wants what he wants, and that's no big secret. But he doesn't want to do what's required to get it. To be with you, it's not going to change. Not this time around. There's no change there. He's still going to be his sullen, sulky self, withdrawn, moody, you walking around on eggshells. This sort of a thing you have to ask yourself, right? You want to be a travel nurse. Here's the thing. You're going to be given opportunities to travel very, very soon. And being single, you will have some romantic adventures as well. So it won't be boring. It won't be uneventful. It'll be fun. The advice of this card is for you to celebrate what you have achieved in your life. Embrace all those things. There's opportunities going to be coming your way right up your alley. Jump on those the minute you see them coming at you. You're going to be full of new, refreshed energies. You're going to be feeling brand new, fresh motivation. The world is your oyster. So go ahead and make your wishes. Pick all the pearls you want. Everything seems to be yours for the picking. Things are going to open up for you is what's going to happen. So the things that you do want, you can bring them to you a lot easier than you ever could before. There you go, Jenny. Oh my goodness sakes. The world's your oyster, my dear. This card's a blessing from the universe for you. Keywords are success, completion, determination, new beginnings, travel. Renewal, regeneration, new beginnings. You're going to find your way. You're going to find your way. You're not going back with him. It's not going to happen. You're a place of comfort for him. You're somebody familiar to him, so it's all good for him. You're the nice one of the two. He doesn't have to be afraid. He doesn't have to be intimidated by you, because you're the nice one. You don't do stuff like that's what he's saying. Well, I can walk back in anytime I want. Why do you want to spend the rest of your days with a sourpuss, basically, is the question here. New love's coming, though. There'll be some interests, put it that way, for you. I hope you're happy with that. Things are coming your way. I mean, that card, you can go ahead and you can even Google the card. If you've got a tarot deck, pull your books out, reread it again. They're all more or less connected, meaning the same things. So there you go. I hope you're happy with that, Jennifer. Okay, so as far as PayPal goes, that's the last one. What do I have here? Naomi. I don't question Naomi. I don't question what Spirit brings through, or tarot supports Spirit in bringing it through. You have to remember as well that tarot reading is a form of fortune telling. Fortune telling is the reading of the future, of things yet to come, things that you can anticipate. If something's not resonating with you, you need to wait it out a bit and to see what's going to unfold. That's probably the best answer I can give you. I don't have answers for everything, and I don't pretend to, but there you go. E-transfer from Sun and Stars. Let me see what we have here. What is the name for Sun and Stars? I'm not seeing any. Maybe it's in my other. And sometimes it goes into the other folder. So one moment. Oh, here we are. Melissa Jane. Melissa Jane, you sent. Okay. Oh, I missed the message. I gotta go back in. Where's Melissa Jane? Step forward. This is the last reading of the night. Your first question: will Kareem and I have an abundant and happy marriage together? Will Kareem and I have a happy marriage and life together? Ow! Damn it. Okay. Will you and Kareem have a good life together and happiness? So let's see what we've got here. Okay. All right. Sun and Stars, where you at? Come up front and center. Because I'm not waiting, because it's 10 minutes to 3 hours that I've been here, and I gotta get off. Will Kareem and I have a wonderful marriage together? Will Kareem and Melissa have a wonderful marriage and life together? I want a straight yes or no here. I don't know pissing around. Come on. Give it to me. Bring it to me. Will Kareem and Melissa have a good life together and a good marriage? I'm cutting the deck right here. With hard work and dedication and devotion, yes, it will. This is a card about responsibility. It's a 10 of Wands, and sometimes it's the overwhelmed card of tarot because there's so much responsibility that could be going on in your life. Too much to think about. You could be feeling pressure at home from time to time, sometimes caused from work, and you're bringing that home with you. And sometimes you're becoming too absorbed in the details and not seeing the bigger picture. Always look at the bigger picture. That's a message for you here. You have to see what is needed. The card is showing here that there could be one thing or one person that's sucking all your energy up. And you're finding yourself with no time to fulfill your own needs or take care of your own needs most days. You need to take and set boundaries for yourself. You need to find a proper balance in your life for your marriage and your job. You may need to say no to some people that come and ask you for help. You don't have time to give anymore like you did. You need time for yourself, and you need time for your marriage as well. I'm in your reading right now, Sun and Stars. I'm in your reading right now. You need to set boundaries, though, to reduce any stress in your life, and you just need to learn to say no to some people. You can't say yes to everybody. Your keywords here are burdens, overload, confusion, exhaustion, blocks. You need to concentrate on cleaning your life up and finding the balance if you want to have anything be a success in your life. I will ask the direct question. One moment. Are Kareem and Melissa going to have a happy life and a happy marriage together? Are Kareem and Melissa going to have a good marriage and a happy life together? Could I get a yay or a nay here for me, Lilith? This is for Melissa and Kareem. Priorities need to change for you, Melissa. You need to focus and invest more emotionally into your marriage, and then you'll be fine. But you need to seek out a balance here. Balance between work and family. The answer is yes. Possibilities will work in your favor as long as you get on top of the things that could be stealing your energy or your attention away from where it's supposed to be. Question number 2. What is coming towards me next in regards to career, in regards to money, career money? What it is coming at you next? All right. Okay, here we go, Melissa. What is coming at Melissa next for career and money? Give her a heads up on what's going on here. Good thing this is not, because I'm telling you, my cards are sticking. It takes physical effort to get them to shuffle. What's coming next for Melissa in career and money? What's coming next? All right, we'll cut it right here. what the hell does this have to do with the question? I'm getting a sense of competition here on you, just for you. It's work related, career related, is what I'm saying here. Okay. What is this? There's somebody here. Who is this, Melissa? Somebody here that can't, someone in your life, and they're not who they portray they are in front of you, before you. This person's underhanded. They're all about their own self-interest. Opportunist. Here's the thing though, you wouldn't recognize that right off. This person's very likable. They're very, very charming. They're very witty. They have a beautiful smile. They always seem to be happy-go-lucky. Most of it's a farce. They're just putting and projecting out something because they don't want people to see the real them. This person has a secret agenda. This person will take anyone down that they feel is a threat to them or in their way. How... what this has to do with anything, but you may be signing some documents or some legal matters. Doesn't mean you're in trouble with the law or anything, but you may have some papers to sign, put your name on. Advice of the card, be clear in all your communications to avoid any misunderstandings. You don't want anyone twisting your words or your intentions. Yeah, I'm seeing you stand tall, proud, strong, and extremely aware of every little thing going on around you, because you can smell a fish. Something's off, something's not. Somebody's trying to trip you up. I don't know why. All I can think of is they're very jealous. They don't want you moving ahead. They don't want you getting ahead. You won't get any help from them at all. They want to see you fail. Who is that? Who is that? You make sure you're being heard loud and clear no matter what you do. Don't let anybody have any room to misconstrue where you're coming from. Don't let anybody else speak for you either. You'll speak for yourself. Thank you very much. You can put that question out there. Anybody wants to know anything, then they need to come directly to you. It's just that simple. Keywords here, you got somebody complaining, putting in complaints, backstabbing going on, somebody talking behind your back, dealing with bitchiness, cutting words, legal issues, paperwork. God love you, because I see you working really hard to make your future come together, to improve your money situation and have it so that it's growing at a steady pace, and you're dealing with this other crap on top of it. That's neither here. You've got some house cleaning to do. That's a metaphor for shaving the fat off your life, and what I mean by that is getting rid of people that are pulling you back, holding you down. They're not supporting you. Anybody that's not in your camp, you don't have time for that. You don't. There are opportunities coming for you, okay? They are coming for you. They're going to be there for you. They've got your name written all over them. But if you let this piece of POS dismiss them blatantly, go away, I don't have time for people like you. You take your games elsewhere. I don't have time. Get out. That's how you're going to have to be with this person. It could make things a little rough to begin with after that because they're going to be out bad-mouthing you, trying to extract their revenge on you for the way you spoke to them, but you just shot straight from the hip and said, I got your number, boy. I got your number. You're not doing that bull crap to me. You just move along, boy. That's what you say. Hi, Tom. She's good at cracking the eyes. Yes, and maiden, POS. She's becoming my right arm here. This is wonderful. So anyways, I hope this is okay for you. Let me ask directly and get a straight yes or no, okay, about your career. Let's get down to the brass tacks and get through all this other stuff. This is the very last swing of the night. Is there new career I hate it when I do that. Are there new career opportunities coming forward? Yes. Oh, yeah. You're just going to go through a bit of a rough spot here. You're coming out the other end of it. And it won't be a smooth ride. It's going to be a little bumpy, always because of other people. Of course it is. If it wasn't for other people, you'd be quite happy and content. You got some garbage to clean up that's in front of you. You got to cut a path through in order to move forward. Are her finances going to improve? Yes, they are. And she is looking at new career opportunities. Is this correct? Yes. So how's the future looking right around the corner for her? Positive and good all the way. Clear sailing. Thank you so much, Lilith, for this evening. Thank you for being here. Thank you for helping all these people. Thank you, Spirit. You see how she stops? She knows the night's over. That's what I love about her. There you go. There you go, guys. We went past the 3-hour mark. We're 3:03 is where we're at. 3 hours, 3 minutes. That's all I got in me, guys, for tonight. Now that the 12 monthlies are over, and I've done them, and I've done some private readings, and I've been getting the mini readings as well. Mini readings are now a regular thing, as are everything's live now, right? Except the private readings are still done pre-recorded. It's just easier, better that way. That's my drink, soda. I don't drink. I wish I could. I wish I could. You're very welcome, everybody. You're very, very welcome. Thank you, Zen Mermaiden. So anyways, I'm just going to sit here and veg for a minute. Oh, my goodness. You know, it's long. I don't start feeling really the fatigue, and the impact kind of hits me all at the end, like it's starting to do right now. All of a sudden, I'm aching all over. My feet hurt from sitting too long. If you believe that, they do. My back's hurting. My hips are hurting. Everything's starting to hurt. And emotionally, you know, mentally. Thank you very much, Kylie. Thank you. See, sun and stars, that's beautiful. To know and recognize that and acknowledge it. The next reading, Zen Mermaiden, I'm looking here. Maybe Sunday evening, I'm not sure. It depends how I feel. I'm taking tomorrow off no matter what. No private readings, no nothing tomorrow. I'm hoping to meet up with a BFF of mine. And we maybe, I'm hoping we get to take my little bear for a visit in the nursing home again. To pick everybody's days up. They all fell in love with him the last time we did that. So I'm looking up spending part of Saturday doing that, making the rounds at the nursing home and bringing my fur baby to pick everybody else up. But I'm looking maybe Sunday night. Monday, probably. If it's not Sunday, it'll be Monday. I do them now. I'm going to try to make a habit of doing them every 3 days, every 3 nights, I should say, and try to keep that pattern and that habit going. I'm going to have a little bit to eat. If I don't, Jennifer would remind me too, so I'm going to have a little bite to eat. and I get myself all ready for bed. Hi, Doc. How you doing? Yes, me too. Very happy cancer video was the last one, and it is done. Thank heavens for that. Hello, Maria Quick. Wonderful, Maria. I bet you do, Sun and Stars. You're gonna collect. You're paying your dues now. It's gonna pay off. Thank you, Jennifer. There are opportunities on the horizon. Absolutely, 150%. Sun and Stars. Absolutely. Good night, little Tony's mummy. It is therapeutic for them. Some of them, the last time we let them hold them, and there were a couple that wouldn't let go. You are dealing with senility in some cases, and some of them were so happy holding him, and he's beautiful to hold. He's like a squishy little teddy bear. He's so soft. He's under my feet, sleeping under my chair right now. The minute I move, he's going to wake up and stretch. He'll see me walking around doing stuff, shutting down, and a little tail wags him all a minute. Does that mean we're going to bed now, Mummy? You know, this kind of thing. But there were people that were moved to tears. They were so happy to hold this little dog. So it was beautiful all the way around. Absolutely positive outcomes. Why are you questioning it now, Sun and Stars? It's all good. It's all coming your way. You don't have to worry. Live is better for me. It gives me my life back to a point. Hey, it's our go-to favorite. One problem, I gave up pork over 3 years ago. I don't eat ham at all anymore. I haven't touched it in over 3 years. So I could go for the eggs. I eat so many eggs, it's not funny. I don't eat Eggos, though. I never got anything out of them. They never did anything for me. Thank you very much, Donna. Thank you, thank you. Swap ham with turkey? Yeah, I can do that too. But I'm not cooking a turkey up this time of the night, Tom. Come on now. What I'm probably going to do is make a nice little cup of tea and just a little one. And probably pop a piece of bread in the toaster and get some protein on it, either be cheese or a little bit of peanut butter, and that should carry me through the night. I have to have a nighttime shot too, so that I don't forget. So I've got chicken. I got a roast chicken. I bought one of those rotisserie chickens in the grocery order, and you know, it wasn't really for me. I'll pick at that a little bit here and there, basically for my pets. I said, I'm going to give them some real protein, some good meat, nice fresh chicken, very, very juicy, and the whole bit, and they're loving it. So I'm becoming one of those weird pet owners. One thing I will never do, though, I'm not dressing him up. I'm not putting weird clothes on my dog. If I see people doing it, no offense to anybody that does that, but to me it's like, it's not a child, it's not human, it is a dog, and you're going to love it to the end of the earth, but it's not a child, it's never going to be a child. You want a child? Go make a baby. Go adopt a baby. Too many people do. I don't like seeing dogs being taught how to ride a bicycle or things like that. It's just not natural. It is not natural. You want to try intuitive candles? You go to intuitivecandles.com, Zen Mermaiden, sorry. Intuitivecandles.com. Right now they're running a special. They have been for 3 or 4 months. They find it's working well. It's making people happy, and they're happy on the other end. The promotional special is a discount of 10% on your order overall, no matter how much you order. And you use the promo code BOFF10, stands for Bay of Funny Fortunes, and the number 10. Thank you, Linda. Thank you very much for being here. You have a good night as well. Do I eat like you, Marie? I kind of have to have that little bit of protein to carry me through the night. I don't want to wake up hypoglycemic at 3 a.m., soaked to the, to the through to the mattress kind of thing. That's bad. Good night, Catherine. Thank you so much again, Catherine. Here we go, guys. Time to say goodnight, I think. I've got to get out of this chair. I got to kick my sneakers off. So I'm going to try to make it back Sunday night, guys. All right? But for now, till Sunday, I'm not here. I'm not here. I'm just going to take a bit of a break. This is wonderful for me. Thank you so, so much for your presence. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your support. Make sure you're still notified to the channel so that you get your next notifications. Anybody that wants to join the group on Facebook, we're under Bay of Fundy Fortunes. It is closed. It is private. And I always post in there. When I click that live button, I go down and I click to post within the group so everybody in the group knows the live reading is about to take place. So there's that notification as well. If you'd like a private reading with me, look down below this video window. Find my email, read through, grab my email, ship it off, and I'll get you taken care of. It'll be Sunday or Monday before I even attempt to do a private reading. So just know that ahead of time. And I already have 1 or 2 waiting. I think that's about it. I'm dry as a bone. I need water. I'm going to get some ice water here in a minute. So what I ask that you do at this point is to keep the love in so you can share the light out with the rest of the world, your compassion, your understanding, your acceptance of our differences. Watch your thoughts, watch your words, watch your actions. You are living beneath the microscope of the universe, and it's taking notes. You let that sink in. Every thought you have, every feeling, it knows. Be genuine. Make your intentions genuine. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you for your donations. Jennifer, I'll be talking to you in the group anyway. Everybody, enjoy your weekends. And I hope to see some of you back here, hopefully Sunday night. Just watch for your notifications. I gotta go. I'm so tired right now. Thank you all for being here. Right on, everybody. You're all pretty cool cats. Thank you so much, and much love to you all. Goodbye for now.